So it's 2:33 in the morning. It's Friday, January 9th. I got my first contraction Thursday, I guess you would say, January 8th at like 11:20ish. Got woken up by a dead sleep and just had some pain, and I wasn't sure what it was. So then I went to the bathroom, and I'm gonna have a contraction. It passed. I don't know what I was saying. So first contraction Thursday, January 8th at like 11:20ish. I was sleeping, obviously, and just got woke up by pain. So I went to the bathroom, and I'm pretty sure I lost my mucus plug in the bathroom just because it gelatin-like when I wiped, and there's a little bit of pinkish. And that's what they say, you see pinkish. So I was like, okay, is that it? Is it not it? I'm still not sure, but I'm just assuming that's what that is. And then I was like, okay, well, let me go back to bed. So then I tried going back to sleep, and I couldn't. I kept feeling these pains regularly. So I'm like, God, these are really painful. Like period cramps times worse than period cramp. So I was just like, okay, this is really painful. So then I started looking at my phone and saying like, okay, I got the pain at this time, and then when it ended, and then I got the pain again and again. So about after an hour of feeling the pain pretty consistent, you okay, baby? I woke up Idam. I woke up Idam like around 12:30 in the morning, so January 9th, and was like, babe, I think I'm going to labor. And he freaked. He's like, oh my God.
Sorry.
And yeah, and now it's 2:30, so we've been officially in labor for 3 hours. Well, I guess we can't say officially, but I mean, contractions are a minute, lasting about a minute, and come every 4 to 6 minutes. At the 2 hour mark, so it's been an hour since we talked to the doctor. We called just because it's our first baby, so we're like, well, should we call? Should we not call? So we called, and of course, this OBGYN place we go to has like 20 OBGYNs, only 2 guys. They don't have 20. They probably have, what, 10? 12, they have a lot. 12. Yeah, they got a lot. So 90% is females, only 2 are guys, and we've seen this guy once, and we did like him, but he is the one on duty today. So I was like, are you kidding me? This OBGYN has like 1 million female doctors, and of course the odds and the chances of me getting a male, and I get one, and I'm like, I don't know, I just feel really weird about having a guy doctor delivering me, but whatever, I want to get her out, so I'm gonna be over it. But anyways, I talked to him, and he said I could come into the hospital and get checked out and see what the progression is. If there's not a lot of progression or dilation, I'm gonna get a contraction. It's been an hour since I've talked to the doctor. Well, it's been over an hour now, but and basically, yeah, just gonna try to stay at home and wait everything out as much as I can. I just have to see the doctor if my water breaks or I'm bleeding, and once I can't take this pain, which is so painful. Oh my God, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay at home in labor, but we'll see. We're at the hospital. I have no idea what time it is.
8:50.
That's 8:50?
8:50.
It's 8:50. We got here about
6:30.
A little after 6:30, I think. And yeah, I labored at home for 7 hours. 7.
Beast mode.
and it just got too painful. So we decided to come to the hospital, and then they tell me, oh, you're 6 centimeters dilated, which is kind of crazy when I was just 1 centimeter. And I, in 7 hours, got to 6 centimeters, and
Now we're at 7.
by myself, you know, with all that pain. It was very painful, holy crap. But when I came in, everyone, well, my nurse, Carol, is her name, right? I want to remember
Think
that.
so.
Carol. She was just like, oh my god, you're progressing way too fast. You're 6 centimeters, but my water didn't break. They just broke it maybe 20 minutes ago.
Not even.
Not yet, maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. But yeah, they were freaking out because
They couldn't poke her.
they,
Poor thing.
look, they blew my vein. They tried getting me here
And there.
and here, and they finally got it.
On a very uncomfortable spot.
Yeah, but I don't, whatever. So that was stressing me out because I was in so much pain, and they had to get my IV in and all of these medicines that I needed before I could get an epidural. And since I was progressing so fast, I was panicking because I was like, I have to have an epidural. I don't think I can take this pain anymore. So once I got in all my medicine, and what was that medicine they gave me to pain? Fentanyl?
Yeah.
So I got that. But that's the update. Water broken, and we will see baby girl soon. It's 10, almost 10:25. I can't tell.
10:24.
I need like a digital clock. But anyways, we're just waiting, I guess, to become 10 centimeters. We're 8 centimeters right now, and the nurse is going to talk with the doctor, and they might give Pitocin if she feels like she needs to, because she wants them contractions 2 minutes apart. But she said that I'm laboring beautifully. She said that several times, and my blood pressure dropped a little bit with the epidural, but it's a common thing. She gave me medicine and it went back up. She gave me some apple juice and some graham crackers, and I got a big thing of water, and yeah, we're just waiting. I feel great now that I have the epidural, and thank God. That thing is amazing. I highly suggest it. But yeah, I'm just doing good. How are you doing, Daddy?
Thumbs up.
But yeah, so we labored a lot faster than normal. So everything kind of happened really, really quickly. My hands are killing me though from the sticking. I think you showed them though.
No. Is that a number?
But God, it hurts, especially this one. Because what does it mean when your vein blows out?
Bruises.
Oh, that one hurts the most. But yeah, so we're just waiting for baby to come.
So this is the baby's heart rate, right?
Heartbeat, yeah.
Heartbeat rate. Heart rate.
Heartbeat, yeah.
And then this is the contractions. That's her heart rate. I think. No, that's your heart rate. That's the baby's. I don't know.
There's some chart.
Mm-hmm. Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
And that's the
baby.
yeah, that's where they put the baby when she's born.
Yep.
And that's Mama Mari. Yeah. Yourself. Oh, we're ready to have a baby.
We are. We're 10 centimeters. And I have the chills, which is a sign that the baby's ready. And I didn't need Pitocin, she said, which is awesome because it's my own hormones.
Join the labor.
Yeah, doing the labor, so we're laboring down to let my uterus get her there. And once I feel pressure in my bum, which she assures I will, that's when we will
Push, baby, push.
Push. And I have a new doctor, Swigert, which I've had before. I think we only had her once, actually.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, gotta go. Okay, so it's 6:40, and we are getting ready to get a C-section. I'm pushing since around 1:33, and baby's head on the pelvic bone is face up, so she can't, like, this is the pelvic bone, this is her face, she can't really smoothly get down there. It should be face down. So, tried and tried. We were pushing for over 4 hours pretty much, and couldn't get it, and then couldn't rotate her, so now we're gonna do a C-section. So, I'm a little scared, but at least, like, there's light at the end of the tunnel. I know where there's a finish line, and I get to see our baby, so that is what's going on. Pretty much nothing really happened. We just were pushing. I had to get another dose in my epidural because it was wearing off a little bit, and I was getting some crazy pains, crazy shoulder pains. This IV is not fun when they put in the fluids, because my whole arm feels like it's on fire every time it gets administered.
Y el antibiótico se lo metían bien rápido y le quemaba.
But yeah, that's what's going on. My mom's on her way from Boston, flying in. Mama Mari's still here. Obviously, Donna's here. And hopefully we have a safe C-section. I'm scared, but I want her out. And I want to eat. And I want to see my baby. Obviously, I want to see my baby before I eat, but anyways. So it is almost 10?
Yes.
Almost 10 o'clock at night, January 9th still. And I'm not pregnant. I got my C-section. Everything went really well. I had a fever twice, like back to back. So I had an infection in my uterus or amniotic sac or something. So baby girl has to stay in the NICU for 24 hours, and they have to monitor her and give her medicine, you know, to make
antibiotics.
Sure, yeah, antibiotics to make sure she's healthy and okay, which sucks because I have to stay in recovery for 2 hours, whether it's vaginal or cesarean birth. But you know, in that time I would breastfeed and do my skin to skin, and you know, get to hold my baby and look at my baby, and I can't do that, so that really upsets me. But as soon as we're done here, I'm still in recovery, we get to go down to the NICU and breastfeed if she's hungry. If not, then we'll go to our room, and then I think she said every 2 hours we have to go down to NICU to breastfeed. So, oh baby, I didn't tell you, I can't carry anything for 6 weeks. No. So that really sucks. Like, you know, I'm dying to hold our baby and I can't, so that bothers me. It's been a very emotional day. I've cried several times, you know, happiness and then pain and sadness. Because of everything, and my neck and shoulders were on fire. That was painful. Oh my God. Because of the constant pushing. I'm really swollen down yonder, really swollen. Everyone that's seen my goods was like, oh my God. So I'm dreading tomorrow, but I'll get some Oxy. And we have to stay here an extra day, and our baby is beautiful. She's got chubby cheeks and a lot of hair, which I didn't get to see because she's wearing a beanie, so I can't wait to be done in here today.
You haven't seen her hair whatsoever.
I didn't get to see it.
You'll see it.
What do you think of our baby girl?
She's beautiful.
Yeah. And tell them, here, let me show. Tell the C-section. So.
Well, I didn't really see. Like, I could just see the tools and the blood.
But about her being stuck.
Oh, they're like yanking her out because they couldn't get her.
Because she was stuck under my pelvic bone. So I would have not been able at all to deliver vaginally.
Or the vacuum suction.
Yeah, because they were probably going to do the vacuum thing, but yeah.
Our little girl's here now.
And my mom made it, so that's nice. Both grandmas left to go take care of the pugs, and they're going to obviously stay at our apartment.
But yeah.
But now we have these memories for a lifetime. So, I love you so much, baby. This is Alondra Hideko Camacho Rodriguez. Born January 9th, 2015. 7:56 p.m. Weighing 7 pounds, 4 ounces. And how many inches, Daddy?
21.
21. And she's beautiful.